Power. We all love it, or we all hate it, but sadly our factories can't run without it. So, in this episode, we're gonna make this look like this. But yeah guys, welcome back to episode 7 of our Satisfactory playthrough we're doing here on the channel. So, I guess with the intro you saw and that I'm planning to upgrade this whole power plant that we built in the previous episodes. If you haven't seen the previous episode, I'll link that up there in the top right of the screen for you, and I'll link the playlist also if you haven't even seen the series in the first place and you're joining us on episode 7. But yeah, factory. So, plant time. For my plan today, for this power plant, to start off, the plan with the power plant is actually to move it into the water, into that middle section, so I have a lot of more space to work with. I did want to keep it up here, but that's not gonna work anymore because there's not a lot of space for me to work with. Or, well, there is a lot of space for me to work with, but I need more. So yeah, what I'm planning on doing is moving this whole factory in here. I'm gonna keep this one up for now until I have everything set up, so just so my factories don't go and stand still without power. So I'm quickly gonna start placing the foundation, planning some stuff ahead, and then I'll inform you guys once I have done that. So I got the foundation laid. It might be too large, but I can always remove some foundations to the back where I don't need them anymore. So I made it quite a bit larger for me just to work with and see what space I have to play with. Don't know where I'm gonna put the water extractors yet, but I'm not gonna link it close to the factory. I might make it a bit further away and run the pipes underneath the water or on foundations. I'll see what I'll do there. But this is what I have for now. I'm gonna start placing a few generators down here and see how many coal all 4 nodes that I have near me can give me, because I do have Mark II miners that I unlocked also in the previous video. So I might craft up that encased industrial beams and just place down Mark II miners. So I can produce a bit more coal to run into the factories. The only problem will be the pipes. That's Mark I, and I don't have Mark II at the moment. Mark II pipes I will only be able to unlock at the next phase of the space elevator. For now, I only have Mark I to work with, so I'll see what I can do. So yeah, this is what I have now. Alright, so this is what I've been up to. Made a quick entrance here. Nothing majorly cool or anything, but and I still need to change these up. But we're gonna run the conveyors on the wall throughout, because I can't run it underneath, otherwise I need to build another 4-meter foundation upwards, and then yeah, it's just gonna be a mess. So I'm gonna still run the pipes underneath. The pipe's gonna be easier to handle. I don't want the resources to be flowing through the water, so I kind of just made it like this. So the resources are gonna go on top, splitting off evenly into each generator, this side and this side. I'm gonna definitely add more generators, so just quickly place these 8 generators just to have an idea of how I'm gonna place it, so I can work out the rest. But the resources, I'm also gonna let the resources flow on top, going in through here, coming there, running all the way around. So I'm gonna use the bottom part that I have there to get the resources through, but I'm also gonna delete this building at the end, so it's gonna come down eventually. I might sit without power for a while, because bring the resources through here. I'm gonna sit without power for a while because I need to remove each of these splitters, distributing the coal to each generator. But I can do without a bit of power for a while until I get everything up and running. So yeah, but everything's gonna come through here. These 2 are gonna stay like this. I might just like change up the foundations I have here to go up same height as this one throughout, and just bring up the resources by lift on top of the foundation, so make a mini bus system delivering all the coal to the main power plant that's over there. I'm quickly going to get the water now set up. I haven't planned anything for that, but I'm quickly going to plan it out, set it up, connect the water so that I can get water into there, because connecting all the conveyors up is the easy part. The pipes is the difficult part. So I'm quickly going to do that, and I'll update you guys once I'm done with that. So I'm done. I haven't quite linked up all the pipes, but I got a general estimation of how many water extractors I need if I want to use all these coal nodes and put up the maximum amount of coal generators over there. So that's about, I think, 32 coal generators, and this is 16 water extractors because 2 of them can support 4. That's going to be a lot of pipes, so I don't think I'm going to use every single one of them at the moment, but I'm going to keep them as is until I've unlocked Mark 2 pipes, because that's going to be a lot of pipes. I think that's going to be like 8 pipelines to link up. Yeah, that's going to be a ridiculous amount of pipes, and I don't even know how I'm going to stack all the 8 pipelines. Oh wait, I have stack. Oh, never mind. Maybe I can. It's not impossible. I do have stackable pipeline support. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm quickly gonna link up some of them just to get me to 1,200 megawatts of power, and then finish the coal bus that I'm going on there. But yeah, I'll update you guys along the way once I've done something. Right, so linked up some of the pipes, not all of them yet, but I did bring 4 pipes in. I think I might remove the rest of the extractors for now, but just for if you were wondering what I did underneath, this is how I ran the pipes. Brought it down underneath and ran it all the way through like that into the factory. There's 2 pumps at the end of there just to push the water into the generators, because it is going up, so there might be backflow, so the pumps are just there to prevent that backflow from happening. But yeah, there's also pumps still running underneath here, 2 of them, which will be going into 8 more generators. But yeah, so for now that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna link up more because it's gonna be a lot of pipes if I link up more, and I can only run 6 pipelines underneath here because there's not any more space for 2 more pipelines above them. All these can support 8. So yeah, I'm gonna run the coal now, delete all the splitters that's running underneath there, and the pipelines, and these 4 water extractors, and just get rid of this whole factory and to set up the new one. I also did this little thing over here just for an easier way to get up on top. So yeah, I haven't given it support down here yet, but I'm almost likely to do that. So yeah, but we're gonna finish up the coal and bring all the coal over here, put some more generators down, link up the pipelines, and I'll be back once that's all finished and up and running. Alright guys, small update, really small. For me it has been in like an hour or an hour and a half, but linked up all the conveyors going through here. Just have to do the last bit of linking up to distribute the materials throughout the generators. Also gonna link up the other pipes to the rest of the generators over here. Haven't got to do that yet, but I'm setting up a fuel power pole. All the water extractors has been connected to the grid. Left out that part up there for those 3 generators, just to power the miners and the water extractors, just to get that up and running. So yeah, these are gonna stay here just until everything here is powered up. But I am laying the foundations out of how the structure is gonna look, so I can remove these back foundations. Same that side, but yeah, so this is what I've done for now. I'm quickly gonna finish setting everything up, closing it off, wait until I have more tickets to actually give this factory a bit of shape, because at the moment it's just slipping through. Not that it matters that much, but I would like to play around with the shape foundations that you get in the sink. But yeah, I'm gonna set it up, connected the power, get all the coal running through, and hopefully power won't be a problem for a while. So another small update real quick before I connect everything up and so on. Did connect every single generator to water real quick. For now I'm not gonna expand it a bit. Should provide me with 1,200 megawatts. So I'm not gonna expand at the moment, because for me to expand I must rework the pipes a little bit. And I'm not gonna do that quite yet. So once I do reach the 1,200 megawatts, I will most likely just rework the pipes real quick. That shouldn't be that big of a problem when I connect the rest up. Like I said, this can support like 32 generators, coal generators, so I can expand 8 this side and 8 more on this side, then it should be completely done. But that can wait for a later date. For now, I just need that 600 extra megawatts. Start working on producing my next phase of the steel production that I'm gonna build a bigger factory of. Just work on some space elevator phase 2 items so that I can get up and running. I don't think I will exceed the 1200 megawatts this quick. I might be wrong. I mean, anything can happen with me around here, so yeah. But for now, I'm just gonna stick with this as is. I will update you guys when I decided on expanding, but this focus is purely just the coal power plant upgrade. I doubt that there will be anything else coming up again. So yeah, but quickly gonna just put up some splitters at top, just run the concrete foundations up this whole area. I will, as soon as I get some extra foundations with the different shapes, try to work out a shape to go around coal generators, just not clip it through straight, and you know, give it that extra bit of shape. But for now, this is just gonna clip through. Everything is connected neatly with power at the back, as you can see, running into each generator, so there's not a bunch of cables, which I think looks pretty neat. So we're gonna get this all connected up with splitters and elevators, and then I'll connect it to the grid, and I'll show you guys once everything is up and running. So yeah, I want to quickly place down a sink when I get back, grab some tickets, use that tickets to unlock some new foundation types, so I can actually give the smoke pipe a hole in the foundation, to just not to make it look like the pipe's just poking through a foundation randomly, and clipping it through there. So I want to actually give it some shape, but that, and I kind of want to give the whole factory also a nice shape to it. But yeah, that's for when I get those foundations, but I most likely will get it by now. I just have to connect everything to the grid, because I can do that actually now since all the generators are running. But yeah guys, this is gonna be it for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do smash that like button. If you didn't dislike, do leave a comment on what you think I can improve, or just for the sake of it, I do read you guys' comments. But also, if you find yourself coming back to my videos, feel free to subscribe, or just hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my content in general. But yeah guys, until next time, bye.